All right, so I've done it before, but a lot of people have asked, so maybe the video is hard to find. Either way, so we want to move here two people. Well, actually, it's one. So you're a data analyst, and you want to move to a data engineer. All right, so that really is the path. So are there other roles down here? No, not really. Yes, uh, a lot of them. A lot of the data engineers I know are DBAs. However, this is brutally difficult. DBA role is harder to get than a data engineering role. It's also much harder to do. All right, so let's go with the data analyst. This is the only entry level role I know of. Now, what makes this difficult? Right, it's more difficult than MLE because the MLE has to know more stuff. Right, so you're a data analyst over here, and you have really two skills. Right, you've got SQL, one skill, and then you've got the interface, which is Power BI. That's what we'll say right here. Right, so you'll be using these two most of the time. Now, you want to move to data engineering. Here's the top skill. You already have it. Now, the next skill is going to be dependent on what kind of data engineer you want to be. The bad news about data engineering is the number of niches. There are literally hundreds. So let's say you want to be a data engineer on Azure. So that means you're going to have to learn Fabric. Now, let's see, you're going to be a data engineer on Snowflake. That means you're going to have to know either Azure, AWS, or GCP, one of the cloud vendors it sits on top of, and you're going to need to know Snowflake. All right. So the good news about becoming a DE on Snowflake is it's really two skills, right? It's SQL and it's Snowflake, right? That's it. Right, so this is a recommended path. Now, what about Fabric? Well, Fabric, there's a little more to it, right? Because Fabric has a lot of other things other than a data warehouse, whereas Snowflake is just a data warehouse. Fabric's got a lot going on. All right. What if you wanted to be a data engineer with Databricks? Well, that's something else you have to learn. Databricks. What if you wanted to be a data engineer using BigQuery, which is Google's? This is Google's data warehouse. It's awesome. As a matter of fact, Snowflake was basically written almost identical to BigQuery. All right, so it means you're going to have to learn GCP and BigQuery. And they go, well, can't I just learn two or three of these? And the answer is no way in hell. It's unbelievable how many people underestimate the technical acumen you need for this job and the amount of information you must ingest and apply. So, no. What you want to do is find a niche, focus on that, become great, and then stay in your lane. So, that is what I recommend. You've got a lot of time, right? Because you're going to need to get a job as a data analyst first. You're going to need a role before you move to a data engineer because, like the MLE over here, there are no entry level data engineering roles. Just, they don't exist. No one's going to hire you at this level with no SQL on your resume. Let's move over. Don't forget about this is coming out tomorrow. This is coming out tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon. It's all free. Oh, this is free. It's free. And all you need to do is sign up in the comment section to the newsletter. Thanks and have a great day.